Unconditional deliverance is not only the profound meaning of the Lotus Grade of Rebirth in the Contemplation Sutra, it is also the profound meaning of the entire Contemplation Sutra, and also the profound meaning of the 3 Pure Land Sutras and the entire Pure Land School. The entire Pure Land School embodies Amitabha Buddha's unconditional deliverance. Everyone should keep this in mind. Amitabha's deliverance is in 3 phrases, 7 words in Chinese: automatic, equal, and unconditional. So much so that it is the profound meaning of Buddhism. The entire Buddhism embodies the spirit of the Buddha's unconditional deliverance. I'll give an example. In the entire Buddhism, the Lotus Sutra is called the real intention of the Buddha's coming, guiding the 3 vehicles to the 1 Buddha vehicle, the Kaya. It's stated in the Lotus Sutra, there is no safety in the threefold world. It is like a burning house, replete with a multitude of sufferings, truly to be feared. But now this threefold world is all my domain, and the living beings in it are all my children. Now this place is beset by many pains and trials. I am the only person who can rescue and protect others. Every time I read this section from the Lotus Sutra, I would feel very touched. Shakyamuni Buddha said that he came to the Saha world, coming to the threefold realms. All the beings within the threefold realms, are under the guidance and enlightenment of Shakyamuni Buddha. It is under his grasp. He said, but now this threefold world is all my domain, and the living beings in it are all my children. All the sentient beings here are like Rahula, my son. Now this place is beset by many pains and trials. The great fire is already filling up and burning, like our building getting burned up. I am the only person who can rescue and protect others. Other than me, no one can rescue you. Hence, the coming of Shakyamuni Buddha in the threefold realms is like the coming of a firefighter. For example, the building is burning. If you're coming to rescue people, would you put forward conditions? It would be unconditional. How can it be conditional? This house is burning. But the main purpose is to quickly put out the fire and rescue the people in it. Hence, the display of the entire Lotus Sutra's aim is the coming of Shakyamuni Buddha's deliverance. When it comes to deliverance, there are 2 methods. One is the path of sages method, and another is the Pure Land method. The path of sages method is to teach you on how to deliver yourself, while the Pure Land method is where the Buddha directly rescues you out. Hence, from here we can understand. Of course, on this topic, when we publish books, some said, how can you come out with this book? How can it be called Unconditional Deliverance? Meaning that it may be possible that some felt that this title is too shocking, and that it requires some concealment, because they're afraid that people who heard of unconditional deliverance would feel and say, since it's an unconditional deliverance, then should we still do good deeds and cultivate merits? Do we still need to do any good deeds? Being afraid of others holding wrong views, hence they dare not say unconditional deliverance. I think that it is not necessary to worry about this. Why is that? Firstly, the purpose of saying this is not to encourage others to do evil. Our purpose is to display Amitabha Buddha's compassion. Hence, we have to understand this from the right direction. It's equivalent to building a story building or a bridge. What is our purpose in building a bridge? It is for transportation and cars to use it, isn't it? From what I heard, every year in Yangtze River Bridge, there are people jumping off it. But the purpose of us building a bridge is not for them to jump off and commit suicide, saying, you cannot build a bridge. What if someone jumped off it into the river? That is his problem. That is not our true intention. It can't be that because he will jump into the river, then we should simply not build bridges anymore. Same goes for others wanting to jump up buildings, then we should simply stop building them. This is not our purpose. This is the first point. Secondly, this proportion is extremely small. Whether if there is such a person, we cannot definitely say that there is one. Even if there is, the proportion is extremely small. It may be possible that among billions there may be 1 or 2. Because there is 1 or 2 of such person, then towards the greater majority of people that may benefit from this Dharma door, if we explain it ambiguously and unclear, then it will be worthwhile or not. This is not worthwhile. Because the expression of language often has its pros and cons. For example, saying unconditional deliverance, some may have some misunderstanding, which may lead to corrupted practice. However, we still need to consider for the majority where the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. For the sake of the majority who have right view and understanding, they would be able to gain these benefits, hence we have to say it like this. Thirdly, it is indefinite. Did anyone think it like this? If we guessed it, it is indefinite. However, there is one point that is definite. If we take unconditional deliverance and display it very distinctly, it will definitely be an unexpected rescue from a desperate situation for many people. They will definitely gain the benefits of the Dharma. Hence, between the definite and indefinite, of course we will choose the definite part. This is the third point. Fourthly, if he holds such evil and wrong view, you can't actually block them no matter what, as this is his personal problem. As the saying goes, the water the snake drinks becomes poison and the water the cow drinks becomes milk. It is hard for you to stop and obstruct his evil views. Why? Because it is his personal problem. For instance, this person is inclined to suicide. If you say don't build a bridge, he will jump off a building. If you say don't build any more buildings, he would bang his head on the floor. Can you then make the floor disappear? Isn't it he'll use a rope? Can you still say we don't need ropes anymore? If he has suicidal tendencies, that is his problem. No matter how, you can't obstruct it. Of course, if there is such people, what can we do? We have to stop him, telling him this is a wrong view, using another form of explanation. You cannot hold such evil wrong views. Although Amitabha Buddha's deliverance is unconditional, but we must still have basic human decency and ethics. We still have to, after getting touched by the Buddha's compassion, and naturally in your heart you will feel like repaying the kindness of the Buddha in your thoughts and deeds. Hence I have explained briefly regarding this topic. Another point is that it is also the correct teaching of the Buddha. Some say, how can you say unconditional deliverance? That's right, that's how the Buddha said it. Did the Buddha say it like this? In our modern words it's called unconditional deliverance. But within the scope of the Buddhist language, it's called great unconditional benevolence and universal compassion, isn't it? These words, everyone has heard it before, right? Unconditional means without any preconditions. Affinity means if we have affinity between us. If there is, I will save you. Great unconditional benevolence means there are no preconditions. Why is great unconditional benevolence universal compassion? What is universal body? It means you and me and I, you are me and I'm you. Of course us ordinary beings can't do it, but the Buddha is able to. Why is the Buddha like this? He has already thoroughly certified the Buddha nature that all sentient beings originally have. Within the Buddha nature there is no difference between you and me. Sentient beings suffering is the Buddha suffering. Hence when sentient beings are happy, the Buddha is happy. When sentient beings are afflicted, the Buddha is afflicted. If sentient beings retrogress into hell, the Buddha's mind does not abandon them. Hence it's called universal compassion. Within the Buddha Dharma, it is one body, not separate. There is no difference between closeness and distance, enmity and intimacy, which is equality and enmity and intimacy, and universal compassion. When it comes to universal compassion, where would there be? It is unconditional. Regarding unconditional, in the Contemplation Sutra, it is said, great compassion is the heart of the Buddhas. Unconditional compassion is used to help sentient beings. We should rightly declare our stance, and hope that those listening to the Dharma will correctly understand it. Don't understand it wrongly. Like this, there would be no obstacles. There would be no obstacles. Another point is that we have to have clear belief in the Buddha's wisdom. Since the Buddha, great unconditional benevolence and universal compassion, and equality in both enmity and intimacy. How can you say it is equal? Correct. Those who try to destroy or slander the Dharma and commit the 5 grievous transgressions, the compassion the Buddha has for him is the same. Even if you believe in the Buddha Dharma, being a devout Buddhist disciple, the Buddha's compassion is still the same, which means that the Buddha's mind is equal. It is very hard for us sentient beings to understand. It is hard for us to understand, but as this is the Buddha's wisdom, we ought to have clear belief in all the Buddha's supreme wisdom. Since the Buddha has said it like this, it definitely has the presence of his deep compassion and wisdom. Therefore, we should not rely on our ordinary feelings to consider. Namo Amitabha Buddha, Pure Land Guiding Principles, faith in and acceptance of Amitabha's deliverance, single-minded recitation of Amitabha's name, aspiration to rebirth in Amitabha's Pure Land, comprehensive deliverance of all sentient beings. Namo Amitabha Buddha.